Oh, it is Tuesday morning. Just rolled up to this mobile job I'll be doing here in the town right next to where I live, milling pecan. So I already see there is going to be a lot of manual labor involved in this one. Right off the bat, I can see some issues I'm going to be running into. These loader arms, I really wish there was a way to weld like two arms right here in the middle, because these things I think are maybe like 5 foot wide, something like that. This one will catch on each end of the loader arms. I'm pretty sure it will anyways. This one will not. That's a big old chunk right there. I'm gonna have to wrestle that thing to get it out the way. Shoot, that one's not gonna fit either. There's no machine on site. That one, of course, will. That one's not going to. That one will. That one can. I brought my chainsaw to cut these little knots off so I can at least roll them if I can't. Shoot, all these in the back I'm not going to be able to do. That's very unfortunate. That one's huge, just too short. Goodness. There might be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 of these that I can mill. And even then, these I believe are just too short to even, if they were on the mill, they're too short because they won't, I don't know if them could fit on the bunks over there. It needs to be on them 2 middle ones so it can be rotated. I'm gonna do what I can. All right, got these monster pieces moved out the way. Did all of that with a cant hook. That was very strenuous. Got these other longer ones staged. Gonna be hitting it off with a bang, doing the biggest one very first thing. All these other ones just too short. I was barely able to roll that one right there. I had to cut a bunch of knots off it just to roll it. Really nice big chunks, just so short I can't get them up on there. All right, well, I'm gonna get to milling. Alrighty, that is a wrap. These are some nice pecan slabs. Unfortunately, they got that crack down on the other end, but the coolest looking ones out of the bunch are probably these 2 right here, the one underneath this one. The figure in it isn't really all that great actually, but out of everything, that's the best there was. I only got a tad bit, not really though. These are pretty wide. These are definitely 2 foot wide. I didn't measure them. If I had to guess, they're probably around 26, 27 inches, something like that. Maybe 28. Got the mill ready and gonna try to get an address for the next one. See if I can go stage up there. Not, take it back to the house.